much, and welcome to Indianapolis, Indiana at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. It is Game 3 of these Eastern Conference semifinals. The Pacers, the 4 seed, a 2-0 lead on the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell fresh off a 48-point performance, and Tyrese Halliburton, the hero in Game 2, as we welcome you to NBA Courtside, presented by Pronamel. Taking a look at our Eastern Conference playoff bracket, both New York and Indiana did the unthinkable, winning 2 road games to tip off their series, as we welcome you once again courtside here in Gainbridge. Hey everybody, Ryan Rucco alongside Corey Alexander. So happy to be with you for Game 3 of these Eastern Conference semifinals.
You know very well you can't have history without help, and it was the Cleveland Cavaliers that absolutely helped the Indiana Pacers complete the comeback. You see the offensive rebound off the free throw by Nesmith, and then Nesmith also sticking his chin in, picking up the offensive foul. Pascal Siakam with the easy layup, but most importantly, the inability to inbound the basketball. The defensive captain for the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard, coming up with the steal that gets Tyrese Halliburton to the free throw line, and after missing the second, gets his own rebound, and of course, makes the historic reball to win the game for the Pacers.
Just an incredible final 50 seconds. Indiana outscoring Cleveland 8 to get that group back, Angel. Here we go. Game 3 coming up shortly. More courtside from Malika and the studio crew in a moment.
NBA Courtside on ESPN is presented by Pronamel Clinical Enamel Strength. 3 times stronger enamel with twice daily brushing.
From Cleveland trying to get off the mat in Indiana.
The Cleveland Cavaliers off to a great start on their offensive glass. Off of the Max Strus missed 3. He tracks down his own rebound, which ends up putting Evan Mobley at the free throw strike. He makes the first, but then on the second, 2 more second chance points for the Cavaliers early in run.
Let's check out tonight's winning ingredients delivered by Chipotle.
And the winning ingredient starts with Max Strus knocking down not 1 but 2 threes and mixing in a strong finish at the rim in between. Max Strus off to a great start, as well as the Cleveland Cavaliers here on the road.
8 points, 3 of 4 from the floor. You see Strus, who was held in check in Game 1, stepped up in Game 2 with Cleveland down 3 key pieces, scored 23 points, off to a really good start tonight for the Cavs as well.
I mean, you can't discount his playoff experience.
Here's Nembhard, 3 seconds left, a 3 for Shepherd. You bet! Tie game! What a finish to the first in Indianapolis.
What was a great start by the Cleveland Cavaliers has been matched by these Indiana Pacers to the delight of their home crowd. What he's seen over the last few is the Cavs lead by 5.
The NBA Conference semifinals on ESPN are delivered by Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor. Chipotle, for real.
You're watching the NBA playoffs presented by Google. We are back in Indianapolis for the conference semifinals delivered by Chipotle.
And when you consider setting the pace for the Pacers, Miles Turner doing the job defensively, the block shot on one end that allows him to get the trail 3 on the other, scored the first 10 points of the game for the Pacers. But then when you see how Pascal Siakam gets out running, clearing the lane for Ben Shepherd to get the transition 3. 8-5 advantage for the Pacers in fast break points.
Well, coming up next, we're going to take you to Denver for Game 3 between SGA and the Thunder and the Nuggets. 4 straight 30-point games for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Time for the second longest streak in franchise history. Time to check out this week's playoff tracker, brought to you by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. So Minnesota Golden State tomorrow night on ABC in a pivotal Game 3 tonight. 10 Eastern on ESPN. You have a swing Game 3 in Denver with that series tied at a game apiece. You just did Game 2 in Oklahoma City on ESPN Radio the other night.
And it was an absolute rout, and that was the Oklahoma City Thunder team that we've watched all season.
Backs against the wall, outscores Indiana 34-13 in the second. They have a 21-point lead at the half. Trying to get on the board in these Eastern Conference semis. The Pacers a 2-0 series lead. Malika and the crew coming up next. You are watching the NBA playoffs presented by Google. We're back at Indianapolis for the conference semifinals delivered by Chipotle. Game 3. As we take a look at our first half stats, brought to you by Ford. The Pacers a 2-0 series lead, but the Cavs a 21-point lead at halftime here in Game 3. As we welcome back courtside Ryan Ruocco alongside Corey Alexander. And the zone of Cleveland totally changed this game in the second quarter.
It really did. When you consider that the Pacers were 0 of 11 from beyond the three-point arc, a lot of it had to do with the fact that this 3-2 zone forced them to take those threes, and even when they got the basketball inside the painted area, they're unable to finish. But it was a struggle for the Pacers offensively, trying to score over that zone, which, of course, Kenny Atkinson waited until the second quarter to implore a second quarter, which is
early in the third.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook has you covered all playoffs long. Keep up with big-time matchups, get daily profit boosts, and tell exclusive picks from Stephen A. Smith. Right now, you can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Sign up with promo code HOOPS.
Well, it's time for tonight's chill performance, brought to you by Coors Light. How about the offensive rebounding from Cleveland tonight?
It would absolutely be all over the glass for the Cavaliers, continuing to pursue the basketball. When they don't get it and score second chance points, they go get it again. Great ball movement allows them to knock down the three ball. And then even after on missed free throws, they're able to finish. It's a 23-4 advantage.
Well, it's time to check out this week's playoff tracker, brought to you by Pepsi. Pacers a 2-0 lead on the Cavs, but Cleveland an 18-point lead in the third quarter here of Game 3. Tomorrow afternoon on ABC, the Knicks return home after taking 2 games in Boston. 2 dramatic comebacks. First team in the play-by-play tracking era, which goes back to 1998, to win consecutive playoff games in which they trailed by 20. And it looks like it's a challenge he'll win. Cleveland, who leads by 18 after 3.
And Cleveland was able to do it behind Spider getting into the painted area. The opportunity for 3, it takes advantage of it. And Max Strus going up high to Evan Mobley, who puts it down.
The NBA playoffs continue Sunday. Western Conference semifinal. Game 4 between the Thunder and the Nuggets. 3:30 Eastern. Coverage tips with the Countdown crew at 3 Eastern. Now in Game 2, we all know about
The NBA Conference semifinals on ESPN are delivered by Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor. Chipotle, for real.
Pascal Siakam has outscored the Cleveland Cavaliers in this fourth quarter. 4 buckets for him off the offensive rebound. He's able to finish in traffic, and then a great cut making himself available to Obi Toppin once again. Toppin finding Siakam on the cut, and then the most welcome sign of all, knocking down a huge corner 3 ball off the find of T.J. McConnell.
It's an 11-point game. Let's get things over to Angel Gray.
From the Cleveland Cavaliers on the road, Spider Mitchell has getting buckets, and now he's dropping dimes. Max Strus with a huge 3.
Authoritative fashion, 126-104 the final. It's now a 2-1 series lead for Indiana. For our producer, Paul Irvin, our director, Ashley Ward, Corey Alexander, Angel Gray, and our entire crew, I'm Ryan Ruocco. Coming up next, Game 3, Thunder Nuggets. Take it away, Mark Jones.